the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Yeah, and this is a great kingdom, a great Babylon the Great. All right. So what? All these kingdoms before the Lord destroyed it, He sent His men to the city. All right, His servants, the prophets. All right, and He prophesied their destruction, and then the Lord destroyed it. Going to show that we're a sign that the Lord's coming back. Okay, and that America is ultimately being destroyed. It's ultimately going to be destroyed. All right, ultimately by thermonuclear destruction, man.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man. We represent the preview, you know, because like when you go into the time of Joseph, man, Joseph received a vision that you know, that time of famine was going to come years before. Like the scripture say, rising up B times, you know, which word B times meaning before, you know. So hey, Most High is really being merciful by us, man. We're telling you, we're speaking in like the scriptures say, a language that you can understand. We give you the chart, all right, which, you know, the scriptures say, you should come by and ask, what does that mean, man?
Yep.
You know, so we the sound like the brother said.
Yeah, Ezekiel 37th chapter, you know, he's going to come by and combine the two sticks. That's hey, this is a sign. It's a sign and it's a sign, you know, that the Lord is coming back. Matter of fact, you mentioned that scripture, what is that, Chronicles? Bring that up.
Is that Chronicles?
Yeah.
Oh, 36:15?
Yeah, bring that up real quick. Yeah, that's it. You know, because...
Real quick, Salakia brothers, Esau fucking with the channel. Won't let the brother load, you know, my phone load up. He said, hey brother, what's your channel name? What's your channel?
Oh, it's GMS Faithful Servants.
Right, so the beginning of the camp is on this brother's page, GMS Faithful Servants.
This is 2 Chronicles 36:15. And the Lord God of their fathers sent to them by his messengers, rising up betimes and sending, because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place.
Yeah, so the Lord is warning you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that this place is going to be destroyed. So what he's sending his prophets out beforehand, all right, betimes, all right, to warn you to get right, man, before it's too late. All right, the brother in our camp says it all the time, get right or get left, you know? Right?
But they mocked the messengers of God and despised his words.
Yeah, like the brother said before, they yanked the shoulder, they tore the shoulder. You're trying to save your brother. You put your hand on him to save him and stop him from walking in the street, and he yanks his shoulder and keeps on going, and ultimately gets hit by a bus, man. You know, right?
And misused his prophets until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people, so there was no remedy.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that misuse the prophets. You see guys that come by, you know, give a hey little shalom and keep on going down the street. You're supposed to be listening, man. You know, taking heed and taking warning. And if you're able and if you're chosen to come out and do the works, man. You know, like the brother was saying before, you got little camps springing up all over the place, or just offshoot Israelite camps that came out of nowhere. You can't even recognize who they are, and that's beautiful, man. You know. Is there more on that?
It says, but they mocked the messengers of God and despised his words and misused his prophets until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people.
Until the wrath of the Lord arose, okay, against his people. Because what? Judgment is going to begin at the house of Israel. You got something that's known as Jacob's trouble, all right? There's going to be a time that has never been recorded in previous history where, you know, people are upset now when you have an individual Jay getting shot down by a cop here and there. But what's going to happen when they gun down hundreds and if not thousands of you at the same time? You know, that's what's known in the scriptures as Jacob's trouble. Okay, right?
And it shows you also that there will be a famine of the word. It says until, basically meaning there's a time frame for us to be out here, man.
Right.
You know, it's like you know how you watch those movies and you probably have a friend or something that's about to fall off the cliff. So you grabbing his hand, but he's kind of sliding off.
Yeah.
He's sliding off. And you might grab his pinky or something. Then done.
It's
That's it.
done.
You know?
That's it. Hey, it's also like an alarm clock because it says blow ye the trumpet in Zion. We're likened unto an alarm clock. Now, if you have an electronic alarm clock that I have, it'll keep buzzing, you know, on sleep mode if you ignore it. But after a while, it'll keep buzzing. But after a certain amount of time, it just says, fuck it, if you want to stay asleep, then just stay asleep then, man. You know, then you fuck around, you know, you mess around and wake up, it's 2:30 in the afternoon or something. You have, you know, the half of the day is done already. You know? Go ahead, bro.
It says, and misused his prophets until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people, so there was no remedy.
All right?
That was it.
Yeah, back to 2nd Ezra.
Back in 2nd Ezra chapter 9, I'm going to start at the top again. 2nd Ezra 9 and 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Yeah, and the scriptures talk about in Isaiah, I believe it's the 45th chapter and the 7th verse, where it said that the Lord is going to come with fire, man. All right, or is that
66, 15?
66 and 15?
Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15, for behold, the Lord will come with fire.
See that? The Lord is going to come with fire. Everybody's saying, oh, I can't wait to I'm looking forward to the day that the Lord comes back. No, you're not. You know, the Lord is going to come with fire. Go ahead.
And with his chariots like a whirlwind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
They probably call the Lord the devil when they see him, man.
Right.
Diablo.
Yeah. Hey, that's why these Edomites, you know, the so-called the chariots are talking about the so-called UFOs. We call them IFOs, identifying flying objects. You know, those are the chariots of the Lord. But so many sightings now are coming out. You know, you got military fighter pilots out there testifying how they actually see these things in the heavens, that they even see these chariots in the heavens, and they're coming out and speaking out about it. So now Esau can't contain it, so what does he do? He does what the devil does. He spins it. He's going to be like, all right, Area 51 is real. What you see in the movies is real. But they're little green aliens in Mars, and from Mars, you know, they got big heads, they're funny looking, and they're very dangerous, and they're our enemies. So when they come, they're gonna deceive the people to fight against them. Meanwhile, the same entity that's coming to save you, all right, save you, talking about you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're going to be fighting against the Lord.
Yeah. Right. Hey, what it is, Esau, he telling us that there are what they call unidentified flying objects that are flying in our heavens, but they won't give you no information on it. It's classified as, you know, we still trying to figure it out. It is what it is. No, we identify what they are because the Bible tells us what they are. You know, we call them IFOs, identifying flying objects, man. Because it's written in the scriptures, plenty of precepts, man. I'm telling you, the encounters that the prophets had when they saw the chariots. We know who they belong to. We know who rides in those vehicles. Those are the angels, man. Angels. Hey, one brother put up a video where it was an account with an FBI agent, you know, a female. And, you know, she was, you know, at the time when the incident happened, it was a plane crash, and the incident happened, she was told to keep on the hush. So she waited years later, you know, and she finally came out and said, you know, when they examined the crash site, they was afraid because when they went to the crash site, there were angels standing there. And she said they had war attire on. So she saw the men with garments. That's the way she described it. She said the angels had like warriors attire on. That's beautiful, man. Yeah. I never saw nothing like, you know.
That's crazy.
And it was an Edomite lady. She was just saying what it was, and she was a former FBI agent, man. You know, an investigator, whatever the title is, you know. So that just proves, man, that the Lord, you know, regardless, I don't know how long that happened, but that just proves that the Lord is just showing us more signs, man, in which the Lord Yahawashi, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, he's on his return.
Yeah, real quick, this is Jeremiah chapter 10 verse 2. It says, thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Yeah, be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, man. You know, we see chariots fly across. Hey, some people worship shooting stars, man. A shooting star, first off, a star doesn't move. A star is a ball of gas. To us, it looks like how can I say, something that's solid, but what up close is gas, and it's a fiery light. So it's a ball of gas, and stars don't move. So what just shot across the sky? That was the angels riding in the chariots, man.
Like how they say this specific ones that happens like every 75 years. That's probably Yahawashi just doing a checkup on the earth, man. Real quick, like, well, how much time we got left? I'm itching to get down there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, well, that makes sense because the Lord told us to watch for the signs. So if Esau calculates and watches something and records it, and it happens, like you said, every 70 years, well, that's the signs to the Israelites. You know, that was for us to read and say, oh, Yahawashi, you know.
Then too, going back to like I remember like some years ago, Pastor Bar put out the video and showing how like during the 1950s, 1952, how the chariots was over the White House and how they tried to downplay it, but it happened again, so they couldn't downplay it, so they had to make a statement and all that. And then one of the pilots that was up there, he actually documented. I think his name was Albert something, or it began with an A, Aaron or something like that. And he had documented what he saw, and it's public record. You can type it up on the internet, and I'll look it up in a minute. It's public record, and he wrote down like we went up there to try to intercept what was up there, then they surrounded us. You know what I'm saying? And they was just like playing with them. You know what I'm saying? And then they didn't know what to do. They were scared. You know what I'm saying? But the angels wound up like dematerializing on them. You know what I'm saying? And then coming back. So the angels was just toying around with them just to show their power. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
they were scared.
That reminds me of the video where they was they was doing a test run on a missile, and it was a test missile that they were shooting up, and the chariot came out of nowhere and hit the missile in one part, boom, came back around. Now mind you, the missile was moving. The chariot came and went boom, 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 and the next thing you know, you see the missile just break in half and fall down. Wow. That shows you the power, man. And you got Zechariah 5th chapter, 5 and 1.
Is it Zechariah?
Because the Bible records the angels, man. All right? The angels can materialize as people. Is it not written that the Lord said we can entertain angels in unawares, man? You know?
Look at this real quick. It says, just real quick, it said 1952, a busy year for UFOs. 1952 is still one of the most active times in modern history for UFOs. Not only were there reports in Washington, D.C. during that time, but all over the world. The first 6 months of 1952, there were about 300 unexplained UFO sightings.
300? And 3 means understanding.
Yeah. 4 times the number during the same period of 1951. By the end of July, there were reported about 400 reports, more than there had been in any other year in history. You know?
He says, Zechariah chapter 5, verse 1. Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold.
Right, now this is Zechariah. He said, then he turned and looked it up. And looked at it, and looked, and behold, he saw a chariot right above him. Right?
And look, and behold, a flying roll.
A flying roll. And that was the best way Zechariah could describe it. Because it was in the form of a roll, man. You know? Yeah. Hey, we see many of chariots take different forms, man. You know?
And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof of 10 cubits.
And that just shows you the knowledge our people possessed back then, man. For a brother to look up and just tell you a quick measure, like give you a numbers, a measure of what how big the chariot was, man. You know? Because Jake today, when we describe something, you'd be like, yo, that shit big as hell. You know? But then Esau, you hear him, he'd be like, yeah, it was 6 meters, about 7 yards. Yeah. You know, and but our people spoke like that, man. Like breaking it down, man. Right. So he was telling you how big the chariot was, man.
And he said unto me, what seest thou? Oh, verse 3. Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth.
Read it again, huh?
This is Zechariah 5 and 3. Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth.
So, hey, the Lord, the angel told Zechariah, he said, look, this is the curse that goes across the face of the whole earth, man. So whenever you see these angels and these chariots, all right, in what you call UFOs, Remember, they are cursed. Okay? And it's going to tell you a curse unto who? Go ahead.
This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth.
Hey, this scripture here proves why gives us the understanding why Esau is so afraid of the angels, man. So afraid of what they call UFOs, because they can't capture it, man. They can't attain a chariot, man. You know, they don't know that power. They don't have that skill, man. Go ahead.
For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it.
So the angels are a sign. The chariots, what we see, they're a sign, man. And they're a curse that go across the face of the earth. And a curse unto who? For anyone that stealeth, man.
Yeah.
Right now, we're on stolen land. We actually belong on the eastern part of the world. What the hell are we doing on the western world in 2019? Oh, I know why. Because these devils drag us over here on cargo slave ships, man. So we're stolen people just because they give you rights. The government passed laws. That doesn't get away from the fact that you're stolen people.
It's no coincidence that we speak English, you know. It's no coincidence that so-called Hispanics speak Spanish. It's no coincidence that so-called Haitians speak French, man. You know, and a lot of up in Canada, they speak French up there, man. You know, because what, America was invaded by the English, by the Spanish, and by the French. Okay, that's how America was ultimately colonized, man. You know. So this is
the spirit.
Yeah. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it.
Doesn't Esau swear on the Bible? Doesn't he swear on the Bible? Doesn't he use the Apocrypha for the inauguration of for presidents? Is it not when a president gets sworn in, he puts his right hand on the Bible? So they swear, man. They swear that they are the people of the Lord. You devils are in for it, man. You devils are in for it. You fucking with our phones and shit. This, you know, so we can't even live stream videos, man. You devils are in for it, man. Because when the Lord Yahawashi returns, that's your ass, man. That is your ass. You got stolen people in your possession, man. You got stolen land. You got stolen land. Matter of fact, look the power to blew that car.
Yeah.
You devils have stolen possession, stolen land in your possession, man. You know, you devils are wicked. You prescribe unrighteous decrees, man. Right. Your moral and ideology of life and the way you live is wicked, man.
That's right, man.
Everything about these devils is fucking wicked, man. From the way they walk, the way they talk, from the way they look, the way they smell. You know, you're wicked, man. And then you want to push that and force that upon us. Well, the scriptures tell you about Jacob and Esau characteristics, man. All right, two different manner of people, man. If you whoop your child right now and you film it and put it on Facebook so others can see the example, and what these children actually need is having that rod touch that ass. All right, so that they can remove demons and help them in the future. You locking people up, parents up for beating their children for doing crazy things, man. You know, dishonoring their parents, man.
Yeah, now that damn near falls under all things are lawful but not expedient, man. That's how bad it is now, man. Because if you whip your kid's ass, now you could go to jail, which now you hindering yourself from the word. So that falls under that nowadays.
And that's just because Esau don't like that. That's why your children run over you. That's why your children talk the way they do. That's why your children will fuck around and kill you. You know? You let one of them Edomite children get mad and shit. Well, he start cursing at his mother. Fuck you, mom. Get out of my room. You're not supposed to be your child's friend. You're supposed to be your child's guardian and parent, man. With your kids, you're not your kids' friends.
Look, just back you up real quick. The scriptures say that. It's Sirach 33 and 21. For it is better that thy children should seek to thee than that thou shouldst stand to their courtesy. You know, so when your children is supposed to seek unto you, not not the other way around, or you bowing down pretty much to your children in no way, shape, form, or fashion. You supposed to be there because you the standard for your child. You know what I'm saying?
That's what Esau do. The parent Esau, they bow down to their children. Oh, Timmy, I'm sick of you, Timmy. I'm tired of your mouth. You don't talk to your mom like that. And I don't care. And you never tax him. You never chastise him, man. And what he do? He developed emotional issues. He going to school acting funny, got this personality. You could have got that shit out of him at an early age. We're not Esau. We're not. Jacob is not Esau, man. No matter how much they merge and try to say this thing in America, we are as one. We're not one nation, man. We're different nations of people, and the Lord separated the nations, man. We'll never get along.
That's why the scriptures say this about Edom. Psalms 58 and 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. They fucked up as soon as they come into the earth.
Yep.
Why? Because it was meant to be the devil that the Bible speaks of. It was meant to be the trash can of the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? For everybody to shit on, but now since the Lord reversed it, now they just putting all the shit all over. They smearing shit everywhere. Like a retarded kid, just, you know what I'm saying, smearing shit all over the wall. Face painting, smearing shit everywhere, man.
Yeah.
Taking everybody's whole life up because you fucked up in the head, man.
Right. That's exactly true, man. You Esau, y'all degenerates, man. You Edomites are the lowest among all the heathen. Even the Hamites and the Moabites are better than you. The Ammonites are better than you, man. But the Most High made you right now to rule. Because why? Of Israelites' wickedness, man. You know, but that's okay because we're at the end, man. You know, this is not the beginning and it's not the middle. This is the end of Esau's kingdom, man. You know, prime example, there's YouTube videos. That's edification. There's a video that went viral. Brothers was circulating a couple of months ago, and the little white girl, Edomite girl, she did something bad. I forgot what she did, but the parent came with the camera, and she knew her daughter was gonna lie. So she said, "Who did it? Who did it?" And she said, "A black man did it." Now this little girl, how could she have said that? It was already in her. Like I think she ate the ice cream or something like that, or cookies or something like that. You know? And she said, "A black man, a black man." And it's like a little 4-year-old chick. Edomite, man. You know?
And her mother thought it was cute and funny.
Yeah. It's in these devils, man.
That shows you how they train up their children. What the scriptures say, train up your child the way you should go. So Esau knows, like, yo, I'm going to make sure my son or my daughter knows who the enemy is.
Right.
And it's strictly us.
Right.
And that's it.
Right.
That's why, like, you watch some of these TV shows, right? And like they were showing like the statistics because they be doing all these fucking marriage shows like Married at First Sight and all this old stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? And they were showing some statistics online, and they said that because like a lot of Jake dudes, they wanted to see a white woman, but they couldn't set it up because the white woman didn't want to fuck with you. Why? Because they're taught that Jake is the enemy. I remember a long ass time ago, I was trying to talk to a white girl. She was like, "Yeah, you seem cute and everything, but I was raised not to date black people." You know what I'm saying? So it's being taught to them, man. So we supposed to be taught the same thing to our people, you know what I'm saying, our children, to let them know who the enemy is. Not that you got to go out and protest and do this and act like a nigga. When you see one, you act accordingly, but you got to know who your enemy is so you can work around them, man.
Right. See, Esau trains their children not to be in relations with us, but then here us, our people, they'll say you can't hate them. You know? So you vulnerable unto your enemy. You're willing to get got. That's why these niggas in the streets get got all the time, get gunned down. Because they don't know who their enemy is. They're taught by their parents, their society, that they can't hate nobody because of skin color. It's not about skin color. You know? It's about nationality, man. It's about morals, man. No right from wrong, man. Hey, when I got my son in the car, if I see one of these homosexuals, I say, "Look at that faggot, man." He be like, "Ew, what the hell is that?" Transvestites right over there on the corner with the ice cream stand, bro. Look, and they there every day posted like niggas, and it's trannies, man. They got a hangout. Went to the liquor store yesterday. I come in the liquor store, I had to wait for the army to leave, the whole training squad, man. And then when I got in there, it was a smell, so I was like, and then when I looked back, it was automatic. I wasn't being funny. It was a smell behind them, so I was like, what the fuck? And when I turned my head, the girls that was there, they was like everybody smelled them. They stink. But they were, them ones right there, they was smelling, man. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I turned my head, and then they were just like, because they was recognizing that I acknowledged that smell that they was smelling, man. This shit crazy. You supposed to train your child, man. You know, you tell them what's right or wrong. Nobody let no child be a child, and he going, you make children are children for a reason. They little people, man. You crazy. Esau is out of his goddamn mind, man. This devil gotta go, man. You crazy. Crazy, man.
There wouldn't be a lot being vexed with a filthy conversation on the wicked. You know?
Hey, if you say something about homosexuality, people turn around and look at you like there's something wrong with me. Y'all niggas crazy, man. If you condoning homosexuality and you think that it's cool or your children, it's okay, nigga, you out of your goddamn mind. And shame on these grown-ass people, man. You got people that was born 50 years ago, man. How the hell you allowing and accepting people in your family to be gay? That ain't what our people are, man. That shit wasn't normal, man. That shit still ain't normal, man. That's why this place, America, is Babylon the Great all over again, man. This is spiritually Sodom and Egypt, man. You know? This shit is crazy.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 9. It says, know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High.
Ain't none of these people going to inherit the kingdom of the Most High, man. All right? The scripture tell you in the Apocrypha that you must know it after death by pain. And I was talking to the Israelites. Because yeah, you're gonna enter into the kingdom, but not on this second go around. You're gonna have to die here, man. And I don't hey, I'm not mad, man. I'm not mad. Because I see this shit every day, man. Niggas is niggas and you can't do nothing with niggas, man. No, you can't do nothing with niggas and you can't do nothing with these women, man. These women are whores, they gonna be whores, man. These niggas gonna be niggas, they gonna be niggas, man. They don't want nothing. They don't want to know nothing about the Bible. They don't care what's right because it's too much fun when you sinning. I was about to say winning. No, when you sinning, because when you talking about you winning, nigga, you ain't doing nothing but sinning. And you want to enjoy yourself in Babylon? Go be an adulterer, man. You know, go do all the wickedness, man, because that's gonna be your fun. Fishtailing in the car, stealing cars, smoking weed, jumping out, hopping out, seeing some bitches. You know, don't care, oh, that's the nigga girl, I want her now. You want her because she got to do. You want her even more. These niggas are wicked as hell, man. Most time need to wipe y'all niggas out, man. Go ahead,
even on this end, you know, because this world is wicked, they are in a way winning. You know, they're winning on this end because what? This society promotes that kind of behavior. You know, the brother said it last night when Vocab Malone came up. He was out here selling drugs and doing things like that. Nobody would bother us.
Right.
You know, nobody would disagree with us or tell us to stop what we're doing. You know, but we come out here teaching the word and all of a sudden we're the worst thing on the planet, man. You know?
And people don't have those type of fucking morals at all within the society. And especially, I don't want to make this like a fucking woman topic or shit, but those bitches ain't shit. Yo, you go get married, right? Then every woman they want that fancy wedding, they want to feel special and all that bullshit. You want to honor the marriage, you get your fucking ring, you get the piece of paper that says you're fucking married, all of this shit, and you claim to honor it. But then you about to go through a divorce or some shit like that, or you and your husband separated, you feel as though it's still okay for you to go and sleep with another man. No, you're still technically married.
Right.
But yet now when you get questioned on it because you want to go date people and shit, and you get checked on it like, yo, shouldn't you think you should wait until, you know what I'm saying, blah, 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 for morals and stuff? It's like, oh, that's just a piece of paper. Well, if that's just a piece of paper, then why the fuck you get married in the first place?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But then you want to justify your feelings and emotions because you're looking for an answer that you want to hear. That's bullshit, man. That's how you know this world ain't got no fucking morals, man. None whatsoever, man. That's complete bullshit, man.
The scriptures go in on how she is wanton and undisciplined.
Yeah.
That's an unstable, undisciplined way of thinking right there. Really, they just want to play dress up. Really, they just, whatever the obstacle is in their way, they want to not be guilty of it, you know?
Yeah, woman a woman, scripture say, she look at, how it go, roughly paraphrasing,
Look for the mouth of white.
not that one, she, wickedness but little.
Oh,
Wickedness
yeah,
but
yeah,
little
yeah.
to a woman, you know? And here it is, I don't know if y'all heard about Sugar Shane Mosley. He just got a divorce. I don't know if it's just recent or it's old news, but homeboy was telling me and shit. And was like, he got a divorce and his woman got half of everything, right? She got his belt. She got certain stuff that he had earned. Like, how can a woman that didn't box, didn't put her life up on the line, nor train, and then you get a divorce and got your belt, got half of your titles or whatever rewards that you received for you and your hard-earned boxing, your hard-earned training, man. All because of, and she got half everything. Like, he fucked up. That's fucked up, man. That's crazy, man.
Drake said, what? You wasn't with me shooting in the gym?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Martin too on I think it was Rawchaa out here. It's like I come into the marriage with $40 million and then you come in with a bag.
Yeah.
You still think you deserve some of that $40 million? Like, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck, man?
Hey, but you know what? That's judgment for you niggas that want to live like Esau, man. That want to live in this society, man. The scriptures say a wicked woman is given into a wicked man. So when you get done dirty at the end of the deal, hey, that's your problem, man. You know, because hey, the Lord teaches how to deal with women. The Lord teaches how to be a man. You know, hey, it's all about coming back to the Lord, man. Hey, sometimes you may live that life and then you wake up to the truth. Hey, may the Lord have mercy on you, man. You know, because some brothers be having women before they even come in the truth. But then what? They grow, man. You know.
I'll read this again. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 9. It says, "Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind, nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revilers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of the Most High."
That's right. I mean, if you one of these people and you fall to that line of judgment that the Lord gonna send, then you're not gonna make it on this second go around, man. You know, this time we're living in is truly all about faith, man. It's all about how you manning yourself, man. Right now, we're in a wicked, God-forsaken place, man. If you not manning yourself in the godly form of Yahawashi, Yahawashi, you ain't gonna make it, man. Because if not, the scriptures say you're gonna wax worse, man. Man, I know people that I grew up with, when we grew up a certain way, I'm still the same way. I still remember. I look at these niggas, and these niggas, they today. These niggas are today. These niggas following, look at this nigga, they got these tight ass jeans on, niggas still going to the club. Nigga, you know, you get older, you gain weight. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, bigger than me, you know what I'm saying? Bigger than me.
Jeans, stomach all out.
Yeah, and I'm looking at you like, yo, you today, like, what happened? The music keep playing. I'm like, yo, what the fuck happened to you?
Yeah.
You get into little conversations, Jake talk, man. Get in a conversation and he justifying wickedness and shit. You know what I'm saying? Justifying homosexuality, long as shit don't come my way, bro. Y'all niggas is crazy, man.
And you know what it is? Like, the climate that Esau creates and everything that what he's done to us throughout the history, you know, gives us what? An identity crisis. That's what we suffer from. You know what I'm saying? Because literally what? We don't have our identities anymore. I mean, we gave it back to the Lord, but typically our people don't know who the fuck they are. So what? You always searching for something. Because what? That one thing that you actually need is missing in your life. But yet Jake don't see this shit, man. They don't see that it comes from the scripture because it requires too much discipline. It requires you to refrain from your appetites so you don't want to deal with it. But this is everything right here, man. You know? Like how you said, like what? You know what I mean? Jake, you're at this area following this. Now this era following this. He's just going with the times and trying to be something. You don't even know who the fuck you are. That's why you keep changing up like that, man. Stick to who the fuck you are. Yeah. Before they was wearing all of this tight shit, I don't like tight shit per se, but I like that my shit fit. When you're younger, you do follow the crowd, but you don't know no fucking better. Right. But, you know what I'm saying, when I got like 18 and I was dressing more casual, that was my style, that was me. Yeah. So I didn't dress tight, but now they dress a certain way, and now if I dress a certain way, it's looking like I'm trying to be like them when I'm really, I know who the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying?
Back then, the jeans we used to get, it was baggy jeans, it was straight leg, you know, or just fitted. know what I'm saying? Now they got the tight shit mixed in there. You know what I mean? And I know what you're saying, because the older you get, the more mature you get. You have braids or dreads, then you get older, you cut them shits. Like, that's that young high school shit. You cut your shit because you want to be on your grown man shit. Now these grown ass men are homos, man. Shit crazy.
Got precept. Isaiah chapter 42, verse 25, verse 23. It says, who among you will give ear to this? Who will hearken and hear for the time to come? Who gave Jacob for his spoil and Israel to the robbers? Did not the Lord be against whom?
Nigga on one leg with that car, boy.
That shit about to die right now.
Damn.
It says, who gave Jacob for his spoil and Israel to the robbers? Did not the Lord, he against whom we have sinned? For they would not walk in his ways, neither were they obedient to his laws.
So this is the outcome of not walking in the Lord's ways, man. That's why the Lord done this to us. That's why we still here right now, because we still learning, man. We still suffering the punishment, man. You know, of what the hell we did, man. This is the outcome from not following the Lord, man. And Lord knows Yahawah outside. Please, no more after this. We are listen. You a child, you get in trouble, and you getting that belt whipped in your ass. You like, no more. I ain't gonna do it no more. No more. Never again. That's how it is right now for the prophets that's crying out, man. You know, Lord, make us perfect, man. Make us perfect so we don't never go off, man. You know, so we'll get it right all the time, and then we could please the Lord, man. Man, that's gonna be beautiful, man. You know, imagine the kingdom, man. Having everything a heart could wish for, man. You know, having things in order. You know, never dying, never tasting the sting of death, being able to be a God, man. The Lord is gonna have us to be creators, man. We're gonna be able to create, man. You know.
That's why this gotta be the point, like the brother said. This gotta really be the point where you say no more. Like, you can't keep going back and forth with your sins, man. You know, because you're going into the chip. If you don't think like that, you're gonna take the chip and you're gonna die.
Hey, you know what it is? We're in the preparation training period, and you're training for the war. That's why the scriptures say he build us up for the day of the battle. Right now, through our trials and tribulation, is training us up for the day of the battle. Just for that 1 hour, man. That time of the darkest hours, man. Yahawashi went through it. He cried, but guess what? He manned up. He girded up his loins and he finished his mission, man. So we got to do the same, man. You know, it's good to sacrifice now, because if you don't sacrifice now, you might be sacrificed later, man. You know,
Isaiah 42 and 25. Therefore he hath poured upon him the fury of his anger and the strength of battle, and they have set him on fire round about, yet he knew it not, and it burned him, yet he laid it not to heart. You know, so like the Aki was going into, man, being in this world, you get a messed up mind frame, man. You go away from the Heavenly Father, you think all is good, you think wickedness is cool, all right? You know, well, you might say it's wrong, but I was watching this documentary called Dope, all right, where it basically goes into the different towns and, you know, going into how drug has infested that particular neighborhood. Jake, a lot of times in that documentary, Jake will admit that it's wrong, but they, you know, I gotta get this money first. That's not the way you're supposed to be, man. All right, because it's killing you, man. Of course, we always go into how things start spiritually, but ultimately you're gonna get burnt with the nuclear missile, man. That's how serious it is.
I got this up for you, man. This is Micah chapter 2, verse 10. Arise, eat, and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction.
Yeah, man, our people are destroyed. It's the fact that you don't care about the Bible meaning you destroyed, let alone not even know the name of the Lord. It's the fact that you don't care about the words of the Lord. It's the fact that you scoff against the men of the Lord. That shows you how destroyed you are, man. You know?
Hey, real quick, quick blue letter search on the word sore, which was S-O-R-E, right? And it says to be or make sick, to be grievous or painful.
Hey, when you sick, man, that's like you never want to be sick again. Even if for a day or two, man. That's like the worst feeling in the world. You can't sleep, you can't eat, you can't think straight. You know, so our people are sick, man. You know?
it says to make sick, man. That's probably it.
Yeah, it makes Isaiah chapter 1, verse 5, it says, why should ye be stricken anymore? You will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, and the whole heart is faint.
Yeah, man. It's a car in that show. This car, you got the drug cartel over there in Mexico, from Judah all the way down here over there. Where they did a show in Chicago, man. So the whole head is fucked up, man. They all think the same, man. That's how you know who the Israelites are, man. They all have a fucked up mentality, man.
And the curses,
You know, the curses.
Yeah. Jeremiah 17 and 4. Thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thy heritage, man. And why? Because what? That's how you know that our people are sick when they don't want to hear the word. Because that's the whole reason why we're in captivity to begin with, man. You know, I was holding this. Baruch chapter 4, verse 6. All right? It says, ye were sold unto the... Of course, he had to make a left. Yeah. You just want to go downtown, man? It says, ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved the Most High to wrath. Ye were delivered unto the enemy. All right? So we moved the Most High to wrath because we didn't follow his laws. We didn't sacrifice properly. In today, 2019, what we do is we sacrifice ourselves. Like I brought up the point about taking the chip, you're pretty much offering yourself as a sacrifice unto Esau Edom instead of the Lord.
Now, does that make sense? That both of them bikers are riding together, Jake, trying to look cool, and they both listening to loud music, and it's different music. Well, it's confusion coming about it. This is Babylon, man. That's the age. Scriptures say, the land of confusion, man. You know, this is Babylon, man. You can expect anything that's confusion, man. You know?
Now look right at that motherfucking face and you can't tell him nothing, man.
Yeah.
He don't give a fuck, man.
I got a piece of real quick. This is Ecclesiasticus 25 and 13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart. All right, that's the point, man. My people got that plague of the heart, man. You know, that's the worst thing, man. Because you try to figure out what's wrong with the person, you really can't. You know what I'm saying? It's just fucked up in the head, man. The Most High gave him that, man.
Right.
You know, it's not like you can take some herb or, you know what I'm saying? Maybe take some ointment. You're done, man. Same with Babylon, man. That's how you know. Hey, them Americans, you feel like you're an American or you call yourself an American, you're going to be destroyed, man. Because like what they say about America, what the scriptures say, take balm for her.
She may be ill.
And she may be ill, but she can't, you know?
This is Romans chapter 11, verse 7. It says, what then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for. Because, you know, the brother was going into it a minute ago. How, like, Jake doesn't have an identity. So what do? They keep going along with each fad, each phase, you know, because they don't identify themselves as a Hebrew Israelite, man. They're just an American changing along, going along with the flow, man. You know? But everybody's out there searching the truth. Because what, like you said, like brother said, there's always that missing void there. There's always something missing, and Jake knows that spiritually, you know? So what then? Israel had not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded. You know? So the rest were blinded. Blinded by who? Blinded by the Lord. How about Yahawashi? He gave them a plague of the mind. All right? Talking about 2/3 of our people.
Yeah, I got a precept for brothers. Since you went into the heart, the mind, it says, Jeremiah chapter 17 and 9, the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it?
Yeah, man. You know, I noticed that too. Like, past few days, brothers were going into like the second covenant. You know what I'm saying? Basically, what does it mean, a right to be circumcised, man? Because right now it's basically about the faith. You know, so we fucked up in the head. You damn sure ain't making it, man. You know, it's about the faith in Yahawashi to get the understanding. All right, like the scriptures say in Titus, to the pure, all things are pure, but to the wicked, nothing is pure, roughly paraphrasing. You know, so you fucked up in the mind, you done, you know?
And this scripture here, I'm going to read verse 10. It says, I, the Lord, searcheth the heart. I try the reins, even to give every man according to his ways and according to the fruits of his doings. So the important thing is the mind and the spirit. when you repent in your heart, your mind. You know, it's you changing your ways for righteousness, for Yahawah, BaHaSham, Yahawashi, and for yourself. You know, so the Lord tries the mind, he searcheth the heart. And that's how we also know, you know, scriptures say, I forgot how it goes. But the Israelites are scattered, so we can see in the confusion of their faces that they believe. You say, well, that's probably an Israelite. You know? Because, yeah, the spirit bear witness without spirit. That's right. You know? Because why? The Lord is all about searching the mind, man. It's not about the outward appearance, man. That some guys like to, you know, glory in the outward appearance. You know, it's all about the inward part. You know?
Yeah, I got 2 scriptures to land back off. This Psalms 139 and 23. Search me, O Yahawah, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts, and see if there be any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. You know, so that's what we seeking, man. You know what I'm saying? We want the Most High to purify us, because at the end of the day, we know that none of us ain't right, but the Lord going to justify who he justified, you know what I mean? He's going to have mercy on who he will have mercy. So all we do is really try to strive for that perfection, you know, within the Lord, you know, to be the best men that he's searching for, man. And that's all we can do, you know, but the rest of the people out here, they don't even want that, man. They can't even try a little bit for the Lord. That's all it takes is some effort, man. Some effort to put forth to do something that's greater than yourself, man. I'm saying when people can't do that, it's nothing but selfishness, man. You know, we sacrificing ourselves. You sacrificing. You always got to make a sacrifice for something within this world prayer, like how we were talking about like the other day. Like if you want more money in this world or whatever, that's going to take your focus off of something else. Or if your focus is on the Lord, then you know what I'm saying. More likely, the money ain't going. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always that balance. Something got to swap out for something. You know what I mean? It's going to be. I say what's that? Quid pro quo or whatever. How they say? Yeah, something for something. So if you go after something, something else is going to lack. So what something are you really going after? You going after the flesh or you going after the spirit? You know what I'm saying? Simple.
And the scriptures go into it. A man can't serve 2 masters.
Yeah.
You know? And like you said, niggas are stingy, right? Yeah. Now check this out. This is Ecclesiasticus of Sirach, chapter 14, verse 3. It says, riches are not comely for a niggard. Now a niggard means a very selfish person, very stingy person. So, you know, if you put yourself before, you know, what you got to do to the Lord, you know, like the brother said, you can't worship 2 things at the same time. So you're going to lack at the ladder, at the spiritual aspect of this truth, you know, things like that. Riches are not comely for a niggard, and what should an envious man do with money? That's the point.
One more scripture too, to go back to the point that you was making, it's Jeremiah 9 and 25. Behold, the days come, said the Lord, that I will punish all them which are circumcised with the uncircumcised. Egypt and Judah and Edom and the children of Ammon and Moab and all that are in the utmost corners that dwell in the wilderness, for all these nations are uncircumcised, and all the house of Israel are uncircumcised in the heart. Meaning what? The mind. You know, so that's how the brother's getting into. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. You know, it's about you being circumcised mentally. You know what? And circumcision deals with what? Cutting something off, right? So what are you willing to cut off to obtain salvation? What are you willing to cut off to come back to the truth and to come back to who you are? What are you willing to sacrifice, you know what I'm saying, so that you and your children and your family can potentially be saved? You have to sacrifice. You have to cut off this world and the ways of this world, man. That's the only way you're going to be able to do that, man, period.
Yeah, quick precept. This is Romans chapter 12 and 1. I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahawah, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. So the brother's getting into sacrifice, man, you know, in the mind. And that draws me also, real quick precept, the word sincere. You know, because when you read the scripture about David, when he said that, David was saying, look within my heart, you know, see my ways, because he wanted the Most High to look, see my sincerity, see that I'm sincere, know that I'm sincere. I really mean well, you know. And the Lord deals with us. If you seek it in that type of manner, David was a beautiful, I'm going to say, hey, he's a king for a reason, man.
And his prayers are our prayers, man. And he truly teaches you how to pray to Yahawah and how to please Yahawah, man. Because the things that he was saying and compromising with the Lord with and having the Lord to work in his favor, that's the way we supposed to be. You want the Lord to see that you're very sincere, so that even if you not doing it 100%, the Lord can deal with you. He can deal with you, so that now eventually you are going to start doing it 100%, man. You know, or you will have it, you know, because the Lord looks within he looks for the sincerity. But Salakia, this is Philippians 1:10, that ye may approve things that are excellent, that ye may be sincere and without offense till the day of Yahawashi Mashiach, man. You know, so we don't want to offend Yahawashi. We don't want to teach the false doctrine. I'm afraid that Yahawashi will take me out, man, if I start teaching the false doctrine, man. I don't want no money from Esau to teach lies, man. You know, I don't want to offend Yahawah, you know, by not doing the things that he dislikes. I'd rather do the things he delights in, so that he may bless me and my family, my brothers, man. You know, that's the way you're supposed to be, not with these damn scoffers like Vocab Malone coming up to the brothers in Dallas just to get some damn stay afloat. You know, you dying out, man. The demon power ain't working. You got cut the hell up by the brothers out there, man. You know, what about the mark of the beast? You know, but that's just an example, man. These are guys that are paid agents, man. He don't even got the breath in him no more to fight. You look at his face when I was watching, I was examining his spirit, you can see he's like, he don't really want to do it no more, but somebody behind him pushing him to keep going.
Yeah.
He don't really want to, his parody is whack. You know, your energy is gone. Your spirit is gone, man. Satan ain't fucking with you. You know?
And the thing too, like for people that wind up selling out or being agents and things like that, they only see what's temporary. They only see what's right in front of them. People really, in their minds, they be thinking that, yo, I'm doing this for my future. No, you're doing it for temporary. And if you're really thinking about the future, you would do something other than that. What we're doing now is just planning for the future without planning for the future, because we don't literally know the future, but we're planning for the future by sacrificing our life now for the Lord so that we can have a future. Actually a good one, and really live life instead of in this piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? But people can only see the right here and now. And that's their problem, man. That's why the scripture say what? Shall cause them to believe a lie and destroy delusion upon them, man? America is nothing but a big ass delusion. It's a mirage. It's like you out in the fucking desert and you think you're seeing a big ass water fountain of water just because you're thirsty and you're getting delirious, man.
Yeah.
That's how it is, man. You know?
Yeah, I got a quick precept behind you. This is Matthew chapter 6. I'll start at 6 verse 19. It says, lay not up yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust do corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust do corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. And that's a cut on you Edomites too. Because these Edomites, they think that they could open up the fourth dimension where the Heavenly Father's at, so you can steal, man. You want to be able to really make, Esau really wants to be in the seat of the Most High, man. He wants to be a God. He wants to be able to create life, create people. You know, this is why he has artificial intelligence, man. It's computers and technology. You got artificial tissue. You know, and then he'll put an AI intelligent computer inside of it and make it seem like it's a real person. But he wants to crack and go into the fourth dimension, man. But the Lord said here, Yahawashi words were, which he was talking to us, but it's a cut on you too. It says, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor corrupt, neither rust nor corrupt, where thieves do not break through nor steal. All right? For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
Too, like how you said, like the fourth dimension thing and all that. That's why they make them, like the superhero stuff where alternate universes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But they want to go, or go back in time and do this or see what they can do to alter this. This is all within their mind, man. The scripture say they accomplish a diligent search, so they constantly trying to think, well, damn, how can we get over on the Most High? Damn, how can we do this? Spiritual demons say, give us the power to do this. That's how they think, man. Right. Period.
That's right. Esau's the devil, man. The so-called white man, the devil. I don't care what he say, what he do. Everything he do, he pollutes it, man. He destroys it, man. You know? It's not a righteous bone in him. He can't be. Here it is, he got the whole world in his hand, but instead he's promoting wickedness. You could be the righteous man right now. You got the chance. It's your chance to be the righteous man. You claim to be the Most High's people, but do what's right. But you can't.
Hey, the scriptures say, time and chance happened to them all.
Right.
So hey, like you said, you got your chance.
Yeah.
What you doing with it?
Yeah.
You fuck it up. You fuck it up. You know what I'm saying?
Sirach, or Ecclesiastes 10:9. Why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. For such as one setteth his soul.
And that's when he said covetous man, that's Esau, man. Because he covered whole houses, man. He covers land, man. You know? He wants everything. He wants somebody else's possession, man. Hey, the Lord gave this world, it's big enough for all of us, man. You know? Hey, if Ishmael want to have riches, the Most High gave them that land, let them have their damn land. Stop trying to take it from them. You know, you're a little jealous-ass kid, man. You know? It's like you be in a playground when you're young. You know what I'm saying? You got this one dude coming in, he want to take your basketball because you're having fun with the basketball and shit. And then he see them over there throwing the frisbee, so he put your ball down and go over there and want to take their frisbee and shit. Yeah. It's like, damn, why don't you get your fat ass out of here somewhere, man? Yeah, but we all jump. We all come together and beat your ass and run you out the park. You know?
And speaking on covetousness, because I was just talking to somebody about the movie Harlem Nights. I know y'all all seen Harlem Nights and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, Harlem Nights, what Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy was doing. They had their own casino shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, black market shit, you know what I'm saying? But then what? Bugsy Calhoun and them, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They wanted to come and take what they had because they heard that they was doing like 15 G's a week. Right. This is back with like the 20s and the 30s type shit. So they tried to give them a proposal which was really more like a threat. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, join me, come get down. It's like you get down and lay down. It's like, damn, yo, you doing your thing over there. But yo, you know what I'm saying? We in our neighborhood. Leave us the fuck alone. Like, we ain't got nothing to do with you. Why you bothering us for? This ain't got nothing to do with you. This is how America is today. We're going to all these other countries' lands, trying to steal their resources. And for what? You don't have no jurisdiction here. None whatsoever. Why you got your crack ass over here for, man? Period. Nosy. All in everybody else shit for what? Go all the way up their ass, man. Trying to get every little nook and cranny. They like, oh, it's nutrients and that shit. I gotta get that. Like a flotch of shit, man.
No, it kills me with the Venezuela situation. Because here it is, you're telling Venezuela that their president should be getting out of there. Nigga, that's not even your country. What are you talking about? Here it is, the people of Venezuela elected him to be their president, and you're talking about we got to take him down. What do you have to do with Venezuela?
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, because what he wants is to put his man in there, and he can start regulating that oil in the land and all the resources, man. He wants capital on Russia and China, man. Like,
That's powerful because you know he don't got no power over there in the Persian Gulf. Now it's like, all right, go over there in Venezuela, get that oil, and I'll be straight, man.
hey, Esau, that's why Isaac, he loved Esau, man. You know, because that first off, that was his first son, but he ate of his venison, man. You know, Esau was a man of the field. As a father, you know, your son being a man, he's out hunting, getting a job, coming home with, you know, meat and stuff. That's like, that's my boy right there.
Yeah.
Now today it's different. So if your son graduating, getting good grades, and you know he's probably playing a sport and he's excelling at it, you be like, that's my boy right there. You know what I mean? You proud, you tell your boy, look, my son right here. Here, that's your son. You know what I'm saying? You be proud. So that's, you gotta understand, you extrapolate, man. You gotta, like Apostle Gabar said, think in images, man. When we read the stories, man. You have to. So I understand why Isaac loved Esau, man. You know?
And then how I said what Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. So obviously you with your mom and shit, you looking, you learning, you probably doing a lot of reading. Matter of fact, it's like Dragon Ball Z prime example. You know what I'm saying? Goku, you know, he was a warrior and shit. But what did Chi-Chi wanted him to do? stay in the house and read and become a scholar. So you can use that and apply that to the scriptures, like you said, extrapolate. Not saying that that's exactly what happened, but you know, we just extrapolate. So what that show you? That Jacob was a man about wisdom, but Esau was just all about the war and the manliness. Like you said, as a father, you look for that, but Esau didn't have the wisdom in him. And what the scriptures say, wisdom is better than weapons of war. Right? So therefore, Jacob is better than Esau.
That makes sense. Cause how did he know? How did he know to supplant him? You know what I'm saying? How did he know to exactly ask for the birthright
At the right time.
And he had to, and more than likely, he had to get that from a woman, because what, women are manipulative.
Right.
I just had a woman tell me that she's manipulative. You ain't gotta tell me. I already know. All of you bitches manipulative.
Rebecca's mother helped Jacob get the blessing.
Yeah.
Hey, the Most High is the ultimate master, man.
Most High used Judas. Oh,
Yeah.
so beautiful and stuff. Fucking took hella for knees off his A game, man. He got all drunk and shit, and then she killed his ass.
Anybody have something?
Yeah, I got it. Because brother was saying that that this devil is covetous.
Oh, it's a little more sloppy.
Yeah.
It says, why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man, for such an one setteth his soul to sell. Because while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels.
Hey, niggas sell their soul every day, man. Niggas sell their soul for lower fame, man. He sell his soul for sale because why? He want fame and fortune now, man. But we ain't selling our souls, man. You know, hey, we're bought with a price by Yahawashi. All right? We made a covenant with the Lord, man. And that's to what? Do the works of the Most High, man. When we repented, the scriptures say don't look back, man. He that pick up at the plow and looketh back, he's not fit for the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, so we're not looking back. We're looking forward, and we asking the Lord to come quick, man. Come quick, BaHaSham, Yahawashi, and get us out of this place. Speed this thing up, man. Fulfill the prophecies in the will, man. Because he told us, so we just waiting, man. You know?
It all counts too, man, because going back into that chip, which is a hot topic, you know, it gotta be like to where you gotta really believe that Yahawashi gives you everything you need. You know, because Esau's gonna come with goodies. He's gonna come with, okay, this chip improves your livelihood. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it goes back into what we just read about there's not more wicked thing than a covetous man. You know?
Cool, real quick. Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. Like you just said. Brothers, Esau is going to be coming with all this shit. He's going to be coming with rations and all these things when all hell breaks loose. But what? If you resist that hour of temptation, okay, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which is really a hedge of protection from the Lord. You know, you can't downplay that. You know? You ain't gonna make it and not take the RFID microchip without the hedge of protection from the Lord.
Hey, real quick, bringing that out, just making me think more and more, you know, because that's the chip scripture, man. And the chip is going to be more enticing than you think, man. Let me say it again, the chip is going to be more enticing than you think. Because like y'all brothers bringing out, it's going to be so many different ways and why it probably should be considerable to take it, you know? Because the Lord said, can you read it again?
Revelation 3 and 10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation.
The hour of temptation, man. You know?
The hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
Right. You know? Right.
You want to go back to, I want to bring out that covetous thing, going back into Esau being covetous. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4. It says, behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home.
He transgresseth by wine. What does the wine represent? His false philosophies, man. His religion. You know, his democracy, or his false way. The wine represents his ways, man. You know? He's that serpent. You know, he'll deceive you in the heart. He'll stab you in the back if you make covenant with him, man. He never keeps his covenants. You know? You can't tell me this Edomite is not the spirit that was in the garden, man. You can't tell me Esau is not the spirit that was in the garden. That beguiled Eve, man, and made Adam go off. You know?
exactly what he did in the 70s, you know, with all his women's rights and all these things like that. In order to get to the man, you know, just like in the garden, the serpent, which is actual man, went to the woman, went to Eve, you know, which in turn beguiled Adam.
And these women, like you said, don't want to turn this into no women's show, you know, but these women are partial, a lot of the blame, man. Y'all don't realize that y'all are a prime example. When y'all are in the lead with Esau, you killing your own guy, you killing your own man, you killing the men of your nation, man. But these women, they don't care what they look like. They sex sell, you know. You know, when you out here promoting adultery and you're not with your dude, your one guy who you supposed to be with, and you out with every other nigga, that's detrimental to your nation. But people don't care about their nation. Jake don't give a fuck about their own people. But Moab care about their people. Ham care about their people. Esau cares about his people. They reflect, when they go out, Esau puts his shades on, he put the glasses, he put the hat on, and he's proud to look like his people. You know? He's proud to look. Hello? I've seen little 16, 17-year-old Edomites that's trying to act like they 35 years old. Yeah, okay. Get your little ass out of here. I know you young as hell, but I see he's trying to act like his father or somebody. Yeah, okay, yeah. But he don't even have the bass in his voice yet. Yeah. But I see him mimicking what he was taught. Yeah. Jake ain't like that, man. Jake out here, yo, my nigga, fuck that. Man. Anyway, with them hoes that, yo, Jake is fucking finished, man. Y'all niggas is fucking done, man. I hate y'all niggas, man. This is sad. Look at this shit, man. Look what this bitch wearing, man. Look what she wearing. Like, come on, man. All niggas cares about is this shit, man. Fucking basketball in the park, this broke-ass park. Double rims, shitty, man. There's no action. Come over here, man. You supposed to carry yourself. We're royal people, holy people, man. But like I said, man, these women, y'all don't care. When you go put your man on child support, you put your man on child support, you are helping Esau, man. Crazy, man. Look at all this damn noise.
You don't hear all of this shit.
That's even as far as, like, you know, the last few days it's been like 95, 99. You'll see Jake woman still walking around with shorts and pants and shit. On a skirt or a dress, man.
Right.
It's like, it's just common sense. You'll see Esau wearing a skirt, you know what I'm saying? And first of all, it makes you look more feminine, you know, and it just makes sense, man.
More ladylike.
Yeah, more ladylike.
When you dress like that, you get more respect. How you doing, man? Ain't gonna be, yo, what's up, mom? That's disrespectful, man. No, nigga, little ass nigga, weed blunt ass nigga. Damn, yo, that shit fat. Like, that's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? But if there was a woman, what they consider words, I can't think of the word. But if she was dressed differently, you'd be like, oh, how you doing, ma'am? You got the time? You know, they're dressed different. Women don't even understand that because they don't fucking care, man. You're a bunch of hoes, and these niggas is a bunch of hyenas, man. I'm telling you, the Lord is gonna fuck you niggas up, man, and you bitches, man. And I said it like that, you know, because that's the truth, you know.
These women is fucking cyborgs. They half woman, half nigga, man. They carry a manly vibe to them. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
When you put your man on child support, you are helping Esau. If you can't see that, then that's your problem, man. Women are worried about that Instagram. They're worried about how they look. Everything else. You got children. The Most High allowed you to have children because He wanted you to sit the fuck down. Sometimes children can help you in your life because you can be a wild one. You got women that be in high school, the wild one. She have a baby early. Hey, that was to sit your ass down, man. Y'all don't look at these things, but anyway.
Real quick. Show you how backwards women are, right? Because, you know, I be having to deal with people in the, you know what I mean, as far as their health and, you know what I mean, shit like that. So, this is the most backwards shit I ever heard in my fucking life, right? At first, I was dealing with this chick, not dealing with like that, but trying to help her with her health and shit, right? So, you know, she was fasting and she said she was losing too much weight, so she wanted to stop. I'm trying to tell her, like, yo, if you got issues, don't worry about the weight right now. Just do what you got to do to get better. And now she comes to me now, like months later, and said, yeah, I got autoimmune disease, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, which one? Then she like, HIV, but I don't want to keep getting skinny. What? So you worried about the fucking outward appearance as opposed to what's inward, and you dealing with a fucking disease like that?
Oh, she didn't want to lose that ass.
How? But how backwards is that? To show you how much people worry about what people think about them and how they physically look. That's dumb as hell. You can die at any given instant from that shit, but yet you worried about how the fuck you look to somebody else. That's backwards, man. You care about what somebody else think about you as far as you look more than your own fucking life.
Got something to add to you, Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me, they are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. You know, and like the brother said, that's doing good to yourself. You have no knowledge, man. You don't care. You know? Even though I'm pretty sure the brother explained to her, you know, that she understands it's a marriage, because if not, you know, she would have started, you know what I'm saying, losing weight and all that. But like now it don't matter, because the outward appearance, man. You know? And that's what Esau you know, that's what Esau pushes on our people, man. Like you have a Jake that's dark skinned, you know, like the dude on my job, he's about as dark as me, nigga putting on sunscreen. You serious? Yeah. He said he don't want to get darker.
Oh my!
That's Esau though. That's Esau.
Yeah,
Esau
that's
make you
crazy,
think,
yo.
and they put on sunscreen because they tell you you get sun poison and all that bullshit.
Right.
They ask me, I'm like, I'm fine. You know, he might on my job and shit because we work outside all day. He might on my job putting on sunscreen because they said they get sun poison. And Jake, of course, Jake following them and shit.
Yeah, and that shit don't even apply to us like that. Not saying that some harm can't come to you from the sun, but that shit don't really apply to us like that, man. And everything within the society, they model it for white people, not for our people. But our people think it's for them just because they see the commercial. And then you want to try it. Fucking Selsun Blue, head and shoulders. That's Edomite shit. You need some goddamn dark and lovely for that nappy ass shit. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all brothers see that video when Jake, there were three guys, they were laughing with Esau.
Oh
They
yeah.
was putting the That's what you saying. I was thinking that shit. You know? Yeah, the brothers, these three guys, black guys, they was laughing about Esau and how he's putting suntan and he showed the bottom of his foot. He was like, you gotta see the video.
Yeah.
You know?
No, but it's funny because at the same time, here it is, Esau is always tanning. He's always tanning and trying to make himself a darker complexion and look like us. You know? I seen I have an Edomite on my job right now. She just came from like a vacation or something, and she spent the whole time tanning. Came back dark as hell. She came up and put her arm up to me and was like, "Yeah, we match complexions." And she was mad happy about it. But here it is, Jake don't want to get no darker.
Hey,
Right,
that's why his name is Edom. Lord called him Edom for a reason, because he was red, which the Hebrew word goes back to Yahawah, you know, and which is Esau goes back to what the Hebrew word Shashawan, and Shashawan means wasted away his heat. So what is wasted away on him? His pigment, his skin. Yeah, we're not making this thing up, man.
It's no coincidence that the brother just mentioned it. Melanin per ounce is worth more than gold per ounce. Facts.
Melanin hot.
Okay, yeah, just one quick scripture real quick. It's 1 Samuel 15 and 24. And Saul said unto Samuel, I have sinned, for I have transgressed the commandment of the Lord and thy words, because I feared the people and obeyed their voice. So this just goes to show you right there that what? People care so much about what the other person say about them that they willing to break all type of laws or put themselves at all type of risk and harm just because they care about what other people think of them. Man, fuck what other people think of you. I never gave a fuck, man. Now, it can't fuck with you to a degree, but yo, that's why you can't go in a certain type of crowd and have certain expectations, man. You gotta be different. Your thought process has to be different, man. I ain't gotta try to fucking fit in with no goddamn body. I'm gonna be me. You fuck with me. You fuck with me. If not,
No.
exactly. I don't suffer from no fucking identity crisis. I always knew who the fuck I was.
I don't low self-esteem.
Exactly, none of that shit, man. But people always seeking validation. You don't need no fucking validation, man.
There was a video that someone was showing me I guess it went viral. And the new way now, women getting big asses, getting their ass. They now, instead of injecting it, I think it's somewhere, maybe it was a Spanish woman, they have put a hot pot. I don't know what they put in it, but it's fiery. It got fire coming out of it, and they stick it on the butt cheek, and it's like sucking in, and then like they give it a couple of minutes, and then they take it off, and then the butt cheek just pumps up. I don't know it's just basically like making it swell. And my mom like, why are you doing this? When eventually, when the swelling go down, it's gonna go back to normal size.
All that sounds like to me is that you're putting inflammation in your ass.
Right.
By doing that shit.
Right.
That's what dumbass shit is that. Now your ass get a fucking infection from all that goddamn inflammation, then what? Your ass cheek start turning blue and black and shit and fall the fuck off. Missing with butt cheek.
You women gotta be crazy out of your mind, man, to be going out here buying yourself a body. You crazy. You crazy.
You wanna be Barbie dolls and shit, man.
Crazy, man. So, yeah, you go, man.
Sirach 33:20. As long as thou livest and hast breath in thee, give not thyself over to any. For better is it that thy children should seek to thee, than that thou shouldest stand to their courtesy. In all thy work, keep to thyself the preeminence, leave not a stain in thy honor. So basically just going to Akim was saying, man. You want to have a righteous mindset about yourself, man. Especially Akim in the truth, man. Of course you get demons plaguing you and stuff. Telling you not a man of the Lord, telling you, what I'm saying, trying to bring your confidence down. But you got the, one thing in this world that really most people don't have, man.
Now this is Galatians chapter 1 verse 10. For am I now seeking the approval of man or the Most High? Or am I trying to please man? If I were still trying to please man, I would not be a servant of the anointed.
What's that?
Galatians 1 and 10.
Shit.
Wow.
Oh, that killed me. God damn.
That was
Read it again. Huh?
Wow.
Icing on the cake.
Let me go to the scripture. Hold on.
that was nice.
God. I'll just pull up on my phone.
Cause I could think the one with Peter. He said, we ought to please the Most High rather than man.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Say Lord willing. I ain't never seen that one.
Galatians 1 and 10. For am I now seeking the approval of man or the Most High? Or am I trying to please man? If I were still trying to please man, I would not be a servant of Yahawashi and Mashiach.
See? So it's all about Yahawah and Yahawashi, man. It's all about serving righteousness, man. I care what these people think. They ain't got insecurity. They ain't no females, man. And if you're a woman, then you shouldn't have insecurity. Stop looking at social media and saying, well, dang, man, she's so beautiful. Why? Because she got all those likes, she got all those views, and you wish your body looked like her, so now you depressed, looking in the mirror, then you coming to your guy. You think I look better with big boobs or a bigger butt? Like, stupid shit. You feel like, yo, what the hell is this talking about? What the hell was you watching? Women, y'all women, y'all, like El Possible Bar said, you women are like children, man. And that's true, man. It's like children, man. Stuff that come out of their mouth, man, it's crazy. You want to wrap it up, right? Yeah, you can wrap it up, bro. Oh, well, because we're going to wrap it up early. We're going to head out to the apostles, tune in,
Yeah, man. So with that, we're going to finish by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto
Yahawah,
Yahawah,
BaHaSham, Yahawashi, BaHaSham, Qadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of GreatMillStone. Shalom to the elect.
Shalom.